Ever since beta, Gamejolt has changed the chat UI almost every year, and the 2019 update was perhaps the strangest. Previously, we had the sidebars update, making it possible to minimize the chat window whilst you aren't using it, which notoriously made it difficult for people to find. 2019 Gamejolt has hidden the chat in an even more obscure location. We found that a lot of people didn't know how to access it, so we've made this tutorial just in case anyone was confused. To start, you'll need to install Git, Node.js, and Yarn. Once you have those, open up Git and clone this repository by typing the following line. You can find all the commands in the description. Thanks to Bowen for making the repository to use the chat. The repository should be in your user folder now. Once that's done cloning, type in cd Gamejolt to let Git know that the next commands are about the Gamejolt repository that you just cloned. Type git checkout public rooms. Now you just need to type 4 more commands. Each one will take a few minutes to finish. Git submodule init, git submodule update, yarn install, yarn run dev. Now you are ready to use the chat. Keep the Git window open whilst you're using it. Now just open your browser and go to localhost 8080. That will run the modified files. Now you should be able to open the chat. If you want to actually post messages, you'll need to use Firefox for the DevTools and manually set the front-end token. This is because the modified version of Gamejolt you're using is a little glitched and the chat doesn't realize you're logged in. Just open regular Gamejolt in another tab and press F12. Go to network and look for the domain gamejolt.com. It should be at the top of the list. If it doesn't show up, just refresh the page. Go to the right-hand side section and scroll down to request headers. Look for one that starts with cookie front end. Copy the characters between the equals and the semicolon. This string of characters is very important and private to only you, so never share it with anyone. Now open up the localhost tab and press F12 again. This time go to storage. Click the plus symbol to add a new item. Now paste that string of characters into the value field of that item and change the name to front end. Now if you refresh the localhost tab, you should be able to converse with the lost souls of the children trapped inside the chat room since December 2018. Alternatively, you could just come to Discord. When you want to use the chat again, just open up Git and type in yarn run dev. When that's done, you can go back to localhost 8080.